Okay, hello, hello, hello. Hey, y'all. It's your girl, Miss Mouthy, and to all my settlers, welcome back to another week of Miss Mouthy podcast. And if this your first time tuning in, I want to say welcome. You have stumbled upon the Miss Mouthy podcast. This podcast is all about trans and non binary people of color, narratives, and experiences with the allies that love and support us. And so this week, y'all, I am really I'm really excited. I say this every week. I'm always excited to be in the studio, but I guess when it's your passion and it doesn't feel like something, you get really excited. One, I'm excited for many of reasons. Um, Let's just catch y'all up. Y'all probably like, Mouthy, we never saw you with braids. Yes, you're right. And guess what? I do have the Rihanna forehead, and I'm okay with that because she's a billionaire and she's pregnant. So I'm hoping if you shine the forehead, it's going to come through my way as well. But no, in all seriousness, I am really excited to talk about this topic. I got a lot of good feedback. Oh, y'all is freaky. So my set of lips, y'all was really happy and excited to talk about this episode called Fucking Friends. And I know normally I talk about friendships in a way around like to stay in a friendship, to know what type of friends you are, but this is strictly what it's talking about. Fucking friends and what that sounds like. So today I wanted to get in this topic for several reasons. I've noticed in our community there has been things of like sneaky links, friends with benefits, um delusional relationships, however it go. But I wanted to have a conversation with. If it's going around in our community, why not talk about these things? And personally, I just been feeling a lot of um relationships close to me have been challenged by people actions of who they sleep with. And as adults, we are consenting in a way of we can do whatever the hell we want to do. But I do think there's a real topic or a conversation that should be had when it affects other people in your friend's circle. So I'm going to have my special guest join me on a little later, the Cuban Twins, to talk about this because when it was brought to my attention, it was really good. I actually had them talk about it and we expressed it with one of his friends. And so I think the whole, I don't know, I can't recall at this very moment if I fucked a friend, but if I fucked a friend, I'm pretty sure 9 times out of 10, we are not friends to this day, or we're not as close as we used to be. And I don't know if that contributes to the sex or not, but maybe y'all can help me figure it all out. But um, one thing I will say is when I sound off, all of y'all on Instagram was like, y'all are so high and mighty on Instagram. On Instagram, y'all was like, no, no, no. I never fucked a friend or I would never fuck a friend. My Facebook following, y'all some freaks. Y'all was like, yeah, it's okay. Fuck your friend and keep it going. A lot of y'all was just saying, like, if it's understood about what's going to happen, then it's okay. So I can't wait to get into this topic because I think it's really imperative. Uh, yeah, because I've had a lot of, especially I've had a lot of gay male friends that, for whatever reason, have been very promiscuous in a way of like sleeping with everybody and like thinking that it's okay, or like secretly knowing that like um they can have sex with whoever they want to and get away with it. And sometimes that is not the case when you have like authentic relationships with people or your friends trust you in a way to not like double door them, or if somebody is engaged to be married and you like fuck their fiance. It's like I wanted to know, where does the line draw? Like where do you draw the line on fucking one of your friends? So I hope that when my special guests coming in today, we can actually define what friendships are. Because I think that's important to really recognize what a friend is and what type of friend you have, and what that looks like while fucking. But and how do you place that upon yourself and being responsible to know like, hey, what's said and understood between the two of us is just what it's gonna be, and we're gonna continue the friendship. So I want to know, is there the level of like time that goes into it? Is there a particular type of friendship that goes into it? Or what if the sex is trash? You didn't like rev your friend up just to like cross this threshold and y'all get past that and like you don't even like the sex. So now you kind of jeopardize the amazing ass friendship and ruin sex. So we're gonna get into it. But I want to shout out. Let me catch y'all up what I've been doing. I started a new job at Corktown Health. I'm really excited to be working with them. I am doing some consulting work with them, and we really want to engage the trans and non-binary community there at Corktown a lot more. And we have this program called Breaking Barriers that's going to really help with housing assistance, food assistance, and utilities assistance and career coaching. So, if y'all know any trans and non binary people who could really benefit for that program, send them my way or send them to Corktown Health so we can really connect them. One thing I really like about Corktown Health, it seems like they are uh, all in one stop shop, right? Like you got the health part, you have the behavioral health. Hey, welcome, welcome, welcome. Um, so I'm really excited for this program to really kick off. Come have a seat. Yes.
Another side?
Oh no, you since it's just you can come right there. Yep. Yeah. Period. So yeah, and shout out to my niece for doing my new hairstyle, my little braids. I'm really excited over at True Gracefully Hair. She really did a really good job. I wanted something different to like really gear up my workout gear that I want to do because the summer is coming. So, lady and gentlemen, get in that gym and get your body right. So hi,
Hello.
how are
I'm
you?
doing good.
I'm glad that you're here. You might want to take your mask off so we can hear you for real.
Y'all can't hear me?
Or are you trying to have something? Okay, I'm gonna mind my business. Yeah, put
Not
your headphones.
necessarily.
Okay. Well, thank you for being here. Well, we welcome you to the Miss Mouthy podcast. By all means, tell the people who you are.
Well, my name is Kobe. Y'all could um follow me on IG. I believe you put it on a post.
Yes, yes, it
Yeah.
is. The
Feels
Cuban
good to be
Twins.
here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So, how was work today?
So I'm coming from work,
Okay.
obviously. But
Thank you for taking time out of your busy schedule.
yeah, it was cool.
Okay.
Had to wrap it up early.
Good. So yeah, I was just telling the people about the title, which was fucking friends, but um
Oh, y'all already got into the conversation?
a little bit. I was just like getting their mouth wet about what we was about to talk about. Um
That's a that great segue. Get their
yeah,
mouth wet. All right,
yeah,
keep
you
going.
gotta get them a little juicy.
Right.
Um, but yeah, so I guess let's do an icebreaker.
Okay.
I'm going to ask you, I think it's really important to know what type of friends you have. So, with that being said, I'm gonna ask you three different forms of friends, and you tell me which one of your friends you feel fall in that category.
Okay. Do I have to say my name? I
You
really
could give initial.
okay.
It's up to you. If they
All
gonna
right.
beat your ass, don't say their name. Okay.
That's cool.
So one, you gotta have that friend that you kind of can't take nowhere because they're gonna always disrupt the environment or start some shit with somebody. Who is that friend?
I definitely know who that friend is.
Okay.
Uh, but
What's their initial?
R
Okay.
RK, I think.
Okay. RK. All right,
Uh,
RK. Stop starting shit while you out there.
can't take her nowhere.
Okay, boom. What about the one friend that seems to be overly sensitive?
That's a
Mm.
little too close to home.
Oh, so you that friend. Okay.
No, no, no. I'm not
No,
that friend
oh
for sure,
no.
but
Okay.
you
All
know, I
right.
don't want no problems when I get home.
Okay. I got you. And last but not least, because the title of it is fucking friends, which one of your friends is the one that either is more promiscuous or you find that just be fucking a lot of folks?
I say not fucking a lot of folks, but just more promiscuous.
Okay,
It'll be
promiscuous.
the it'll be the first one who be, going off the
Oh, so you a
trail.
firecracker and a freak. Okay, got it. My type
Yeah.
of person. All
Oh,
right.
she cool though. She,
Yeah.
good people's.
Yeah. So, what kind of friend are you?
I say I'm like a genuine friend more so than anything. And
Okay.
I'm gonna keep it a buck, you feel me? Which is why I
Mm-hmm.
don't got a lot of friends.
Mm-hmm. So, um, I was telling the people we needed to define what friendship really is before we dive into the topic. So, what would you consider a person to be a friend?
um I say somebody that's just gonna be there for you. You feel me? Um, somebody like myself, somebody
Oh, okay.
that's
Go ahead,
honest,
friend.
somebody that's honest. You feel me? Not really gonna be on too much BS like friends do.
Okay.
But it's just about knowing. I like to say birds of a feather. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
that's kind of how I get down.
Okay, boom. I say a friend. Okay, so look, lately I've been tested with my friendships, and so what I can used to consider friends is not what I hold friendships are too. Now I feel like friends are people who can organically give you the same energy that you give them, right?
Right.
So if you're a supportive friend, match to be a supportive friend. If you are a toxic friend, don't expect as much love and loyalty and all that healthy shit that comes with being my friend because that's not what you're giving me. I'm going to match your energy. But I also think it's a difference between friendship and being an acquaintance. And I think oftentimes when just in ramifications of knowing somebody or meeting somebody, we instantly be like, oh, that's my friend. No, that's not my friend because then it gets tricky when you begin to be attracted or find yourself interested or wanting to pursue somebody you just met, right? But if you said that person is a friend, we instantly write off the possibility of them two being something or taking it to that next level, correct?
Yeah, but I feel like I do want to say this.
Okay.
In any relationship, friendship, in a romantic relationship, it takes effort. And I feel like that's the difference between a friend and an associate.
I agree.
You know
I
what I'm
agree.
saying? That's efforts all the way across the board.
Yeah. Um,
Like I made an effort to be here.
you
Even though I was
and
late.
I
I'm sorry
appreciate
I'm
it.
late though.
No, no, you're fine. You're fine. You're one, we black. So I didn't expect you to really be on time,
Right.
but you're not like 30 minutes into the show. The fact that you're still here, I appreciate it.
Well,
Um,
we got a late friend we supposed to be expecting.
okay, no worries. The more the merrier.
Okay.
So um and by all means I should have got you a cup, but if you want to grab something, um Matt, can you grab us a cup? Thank you.
Thanks, Matt.
Yeah,
Why
very.
why ain't Matt introduced himself?
Yeah, Matt is my engineer. Matt can come on and talk his shit with us too.
Right,
It's
Matt.
up to Matt. Um, I'm drinking on Fireball, so if you want to
You're
chase
the
what I'm
only
chasing,
person who drink fireball.
I am because I'm like a lightweight. But it's other things over there. You can call out something. Yes.
I don't know. I feel like I might need some vodka for this.
Oh, you need some vodka? Okay, I'm scared you like that. Okay, got it.
Attention to where it's from.
Yes, but I guess the $1 million question for me would be: have I ever fucked one of my friends?
I don't have you.
So fucked. When I hear fucked, I think like penetration all the way. You
Like
had
animalistic, just
like
yeah.
yeah, like. But I have had foreplay with one of my friends.
Mhm.
So I would say that, but I don't think I necessarily took it all the way. So what y'all like do the bases? It's like first base, second base, home run. I know it's something like that, but I've never
First
understood.
base is over the close. Second base is a little bit more heavy petting. Third base, there's no penetration, but home run is penetration.
Okay, so I was at third base. So I went to third base with a friend where it was like, we didn't saliva is sloppy and heady, heady, Eddie, and all of that. But I don't think I necessarily, if I did,
Yeah.
made a home run with a friend, I don't think they was necessarily my friend. I think we had known each other.
There was chemistry.
Yeah, but I'm saying like when I think of my friends, it's like closeness. Like you're somebody I'm gonna text all the time.
Okay.
You're somebody that I hang out with. We got a gazillions of pictures together. Not anybody that I'm necessarily friends with.
Sure.
Have I fucked?
All right. So friends for a couple of years, friends for a couple of decades.
Yeah.
There's a difference
Mhm.
between friends with that you've been friends with for decades and then you finally come together, and then there's someone that you just met that you're friendly with and you're friends with.
That's true.
That just things happen.
That is
So
very true.
there's a difference because there's more, I guess you could say, intimacy because you've known each other longer.
Now that I love. I love a good intimate relationship with a person. I'm a very intimate being, if I say so myself.
Mhm.
But have you ever fucked a friend?
It depends. Was they a friend first or
I don't. With you, I'm probably gonna have to ask both.
Depends on how you performed.
Yeah.
If they're
Right.
still a friend.
Okay,
See?
they was a friend first.
Performance is never a question.
Okay, they were the friend first, so y'all had a friendship first.
All right.
Have y'all ever fooled around?
Mm, yes. Only one though, actually.
Okay, and are y'all still friends now?
Uh, you know how people
I don't. I don't.
Nah,
How's people?
people get boyfriends and feel like they gotta
Okay,
cut everybody they may
have
have.
flings.
Yeah.
Okay, I feel it. I ain't never been in that situation, but okay.
Is it just is it who's right or is it who's right now?
Mm,
As far as like,
As
them
the friend
having a partner.
having
Yeah.
a partner.
I mean, I personally don't think that partner was forward, but
Okay.
if that's what we talking
They
about,
still
right.
together?
I think so. I mean, I don't know. We
Oh,
like I said, it was all ties
also,
cut pretty much.
okay. Oh, that's so
Yeah. But
unfortunate.
at the same time, I can appreciate the loyalty.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Was
saying?
that an enriching friendship?
It was like a friendship through a friendship. So I wouldn't say it's like off rip type.
Yeah, because when you say intimacy, that's
Mhm.
a lot of my relationships. So I think as being a woman in this industry and like just in society as a whole, I
Mhm.
keep getting this guilty by association thing with like every man that I associate with,
Mhm.
I have to be sleeping with him. And it's so unfortunate.
Of
Like,
course you don't.
yeah, like of course I'm just passed around. So it's like every time a picture go up or somebody's in my story,
You're automatically have carnal knowledge of that individual.
yeah, like that's her new nigga, and
Mhm.
it's I mean, or boyfriend, whatever. I
Yeah.
don't know.
Mhm.
But that's not necessarily the case. Sometimes I like to party and I like guys, so it's only gonna make sense that if we take a photo together or we like have a moment, that doesn't mean we necessarily hooked up. He was
Right.
just for the night.
I got a question.
Yes.
Have y'all ever had any friends who was just friends, but y'all wanted you might have wanted something more, have expressed it, or maybe haven't expressed it, and how did it go?
Yeah, that happened. Um, it didn't end good.
Wait, it didn't
Yeah.
end good because you expressed it.
No, it wasn't the expression part of it. I think it was the more once you put your feelings out there, you have to be honest about what that may entails.
Mhm.
So when you tell somebody, they can either use it to their best benefit or they can use it and like really feel the same way.
I just
So
don't think I can handle that type of rejection.
uh,
How many times have you heard that?
oh yeah, okay. Being a trans woman in today's society, I heard it quite a lot. But I think the reality is that anybody, like you can't really it's a humbling experience to get rejected. But I also think it's important to recognize that like not everybody is meant for you. So once I realized that like telling somebody how I feel, do I like them or do I lust them?
Mm.
And I just try and like really decipher now that I could lust a lot of people, but that doesn't necessarily mean I like your spirit, I like your morals and your values.
Mm.
I actually want you in my personal space. So that's how I differentiate if I like somebody or not.
Mm.
Yeah.
I like that. No, and to your question, how at what age?
Mm.
True.
Because you could be a teenager lusting after somebody, you got these hormones just rolling through your body, but then you're in your 20s and your 30s, and then you're more in tune to what you're actually looking for.
I agree. Actually, I find myself as I get older, it's like it's a little less lustful,
Mhm.
than it was. But I'm trying to be more vocal
Yeah.
about how I feel, just in general, outside of that. But I don't know. It's always
Is
tough.
that a struggle as being a man, like to be more expressive with your emotions?
Yeah, I mean, honestly, it could just be who you is. To be
Yeah.
Okay.
honest, I've always been the type of person to where I, hold back
Yeah.
unless I'm upset.
There have been plenty of studies, I'm sure, that have been done around men and how they don't share their emotions
Right.
very well because they bottle it up and then they just explode over time, right?
Do you
Mhm.
share yours?
My emotions, I've
Yeah.
learned
Hey, come on
I've learned
here.
to. I have learned to express my emotions, and it's difficult, but you have to be comfortable with who you are
Put your
to be
headphones
able
on.
to express your emotions at the same time.
Agreed.
So, and that comes from, when it comes to your friends. Is this someone that you want to
Speaking of
put
what might
your heart on a sleeve to say, hey, I really do have feelings for you. Do you want to take it to the next level? Now, are they still a friend? And that's what we're talking about today is fucking friends.
Fucking friends. So, hey, we got a new guest in the building. New guest, can you introduce yourself?
Yes, I'm Eric.
Come a little closer to the mic for us.
Yes, I'm Eric.
Okay, hey, Eric.
Hey, how you doing?
Welcome to the Miss Mouthy podcast. So, yeah, today's topic is fucking friends. And so we just kind of dive right in. If you want a cocktail, please, by no means, I don't need mean to make you the bartender, Matt, but
Hey, I'll sir, I can bartend. Yeah.
thank you. Thank you. But yeah, so the question that was posed now is that, like, if you have ever fucked a friend, how has that friendship been after y'all crossed that threshold? It is so good to put a face with our conversation on the phone. So, hey,
Welcome to the podcast.
Thank you for having me.
Of course.
But I don't think I've ever fucked any of my friends like that. Like a
Like
friend that
that.
someone I
Like
was
that.
friends with.
Yeah, I heard that.
Keep that.
Well, I've never like been sexually like. Oh, shit.
Yeah, well,
You hear me?
okay.
Okay. Yeah, I've never like been sexually like that with one of my friends, and then we were friends again or anything like that. But no, I don't think. Okay. You can hear me better. You can hear me better.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. But yeah, I don't think I've ever crossed that line with any of my friends or someone who I consider a friend, like me and you were like platonic friends at one point, and then we
Right.
got. So I don't think I've ever done that. No.
Okay,
That's
cool.
what I said.
And- what? Ah! Okay, I get it. That is what you said. But no, when you hitting on that situation, one thing about the relationship I have to give context is that, like, boy had already smashed two of my friends,
Mhm.
so it wasn't even a level of like, even if I do feel a way about you or like you,
Mhm.
I don't know if I could like double behind two
Your
of my
friend.
friends. Now
Uh-huh.
you may have smashed one, I would have been like down for it, like, okay, you lost it, I got it. But two, I'm like, no, you're not playing it crazy. And the fact that I knew both of them liked him a whole lot more
Mhm.
than I would.
Mhm.
Like, for me, it would have just been a wham bam, thank you, ma'am.
Uh-huh.
But for them, it was like, marry me, please. And just the sight of them, like, knowing we were hanging out and we were like, cool, burnt them up.
Mhm.
And I was just like, nah, this
Mm.
is a little bit too uncomfortable for me because, like, one thing about me, I can understand my friends not wanting me to talk to somebody who they had relations with, but you have to communicate that so we can have some healthy boundaries. Now, if I don't know,
Mhm.
I don't know. And you can't be mad at me because they want this bubblegum pop. So,
But you
period.
also have some people like I feel like of your friends, it's kind of like I feel like you should already know, like, okay, why are you trying to sleep with somebody who I was with? Like, but I mean,
Ooh.
especially in a scene, gay people. I mean, like, especially I'll say for here, Michigan.
Mhm.
I mean, a lot of that goes on, and a lot of people actually fall out because of stuff like that.
And let me tell you,
That
the
goes on
first
a
one,
lot.
I knew. The second one, I didn't even know they fucked. Okay, it kind of came out on
And
the.
also, like you said, you don't be knowing because I mean, I feel like everybody is kind of sleeping with everybody at one point.
Yeah,
So it's like
talk about it.
you don't even be knowing really unless you you just having a conversation like, oh yeah, I had sex with this person too. Like and then
Ooh.
that's when the stuff starts to come
Okay,
out.
but
So
what do you all feel about keeping
you in his
just like you said,
Okay.
just like you said, rotation, right? Well, you didn't say rotation. I'm thinking rotation,
Okay.
and I say
'Cause you
everybody
gotta
not
have a
out here.
roster.
Everybody not fucking everybody.
Mhm.
In my opinion, I think it's okay to keep like, let's say, a handful, about 5 in rotation.
a rotation for what? Having sex?
Or intimacy.
That
Okay.
but
I
sex
don't
is
think
included.
that. I'm
Depends.
sorry. I feel like there's a difference between hooking up and intimate sex.
Okay.
I mean, hooking up, that's okay. But I feel like I feel like you shouldn't be getting intimate with everybody. I feel like intimate sex is like very, like you said, it's very intimate. Like I don't want to be having intimate sex with a person who I'm just not, who I don't even. I mean, like I said, relationships don't always happen or stuff like that. But just somebody I don't see myself taking it to that next step with. You feel me? Because I'm the type of person when I have sex,
Okay, come on, Eric. Tell us what type of person you is.
when I have sex, I catch feelings fast.
Okay, boom.
So that's
Okay.
like I'm not.
Marry me.
I mean, for real, like I be
Yeah,
over there,
yeah.
like so. It's kind of like I just can't. I mean, it's just like,
Ooh.
but like hooking up is like hooking up. You feel me? Like we gonna hook up and like we may not. We only gonna be together to have sex. That's it.
That's
But
that animalistic feeling that you have.
exactly.
Right.
Mhm.
So I feel like intimacy is like me and you. We going out, we hanging out, we chilling, we up under each other. I feel like that's intimate sex. You feel me? So I feel like it's totally different. Like hooking up
Yeah.
and like intimate sex is two different things. To at least to me,
Mhm.
you know, some
Okay.
people just fuck just to fuck.
Okay, Mr. Let's fuck the fuck. What's your thoughts on that?
Honestly, I prefer
Oh my God.
somebody.
I love
Welcome
the
to the
opposite.
podcast,
Yeah.
man.
I prefer somebody I could be intimate with without being in a relationship.
Mhm.
I like being able to even have intimate sex with somebody I'm not in a relationship with,
Okay.
because not all the time you're ready for a relationship. And I tell people who I talk to now that just because I say I'm not ready for a relationship don't mean you got to stop fucking with me because that's what you want right now.
Yeah.
I mean,
Relationships
but
take
like,
time.
okay, like you said, like, okay, you're given that choice. Like, do I want to deal with you if I don't? Because if I'm looking for this relationship thing and you're not trying to give it to me, I'm not even gonna deal with you.
How you gonna say if you're looking for it and you're not trying to give it to me?
But no, look at what you just said. You're giving me that choice. So at this point, it's whether I choose.
But if we
to.
only known each other, let's say we known each other
30 days. Let's say 30 days.
No, but even I'm being more realistic
God.
for myself.
Okay.
Like a week or two.
Okay.
Don't try to be in a relationship with me.
That's real.
Had a relationship for 2 weeks. After 2 weeks.
Well, okay, so let me say this. In our community, everything seems to happen at light speed, right? You
Overnight,
meet
yeah.
somebody, you fuck them, y'all in a relationship, and it kind of happens overnight. And then when you look back, you like, oh, I was only talking to this bitch for 2 months. Like, and
Next
we done
thing
went
you know,
through.
you got 3 kids.
Yeah.
And it's 20 years later. and-
It
Yeah.
sounds like you're speaking from experience.
Right.
I'll just plead the fifth over there.
Yeah. And so my relationships is different. Like when I was younger, I felt like I was boy crazy, and like instantly I was kind of like you.
So what is boy? So sorry. What is boy crazy?
Okay. Boy crazy for me was like I had to have every shiny guy who came on the scene. Like I was trying to figure out how attractive I was, right?
Uh-huh.
So if I first talked to this one guy and he like a 6 3/4, then I see another guy that's an 8. I'm like, I'm gonna try and get this 8 because he looked better than him.
Mhm.
And it's always this comparison.
That
So
twinkle goes ting.
yeah, and so not necessarily boy crazy is not a bad thing, but I do think you have to recognize that you might not want commitment. And when I was younger, I didn't want commitment. I just wanted the opportunity to be like, what that meat hitting
Oh, you
for?
hit it,
Yeah,
yeah, okay.
yeah. So I could check him off my list. Now I'm more intentional about like who I'm giving my body to, what I'm spending my energy on, but also realistic expectations is the most important thing.
Uh-huh.
If I know we're not about to be in a relationship, I'm not even about to set myself up to open like, oh, what's your life goal? What? No, it's strictly gonna be these parts of me.
Mhm.
But if I know that like he has potential and he's willing and open, then I'm be like, oh, you want to go on a date?
What
wanna
do you
hang out?"
consider to be potential?
Good
See,
question.
fucking with potential will get you fucked up. I would say potential is that if a guy is not 100% comfortable with the ideal of pursuing a relationship, but he really likes you, then I'm okay with that. Like we can see where it goes. So even if we tried and we failed and was just like we can be friends or
Mhm.
go do your thing, I'm gonna do my thing.
Mhm.
Cool. That's potential for me.
Uh-huh.
All right.
How do you guys feel about doing things as a relationship couple would, but y'all not being in a relationship, aka going out to dinner, cuddling, cooking for each other, all that.
I do it.
More of a,
all the
I
time.
mean, that-
more of
I
a
feel like-
partner person almost? Or?
I feel like
Kinda.
that's okay, but I feel like there's honestly that's okay to a certain extent, but like that's good if you're only gonna be seeing each other and dating each other. That's cool. But if I'm not gonna lay up with you and be doing this, and then you're gonna see somebody else, and I'm gonna be okay
But
with it.
like I said, that's
That's-
not
But
even dating. though.
But what you
said
the-
what?
what you said is there
Right.
is there sex involved?
Yes,
You're
it's
cooking for each other. You're saying you're
along with sex.
All right.
Yeah.
Now I like that type of relationship only because I feel bad because Eric like bitch. I like that type of relationship only because it makes it honest. Like I like honesty more than anything. So if I know I'm not the only one, I'm not about to pretend like I'm your girlfriend. I don't have to buy you no special ass gift every time I see you or like no, like I can honestly get my needs fulfilled and move it along. Like not necessarily saying I'm gonna see somebody else, but at least I don't have that pressure and expectation of like, okay, because y'all don't know this about me. But I don't like sucking penis unless I really like you. If I don't like you, I'm not sucking your dick. So it makes it like, okay, if we have this intimacy, then I might be willing to do that. But a random, I'm not gonna do that. And he's not gonna invest in me because if he want what he want, I'm not giving you that.
Mhm.
So
I
don't
mean,
know.
yeah, I understand that, but like, I don't think I could. No, I can't do that.
And don't change. Don't change.
I'm not because And it was so funny. I was actually telling one of my friends about like my little stuff when they talk about I feel like my expectations is too high. I don't feel like my expectations are too high. I feel like you first of all, everybody want what they want, and I'm not even asking for a lot. Well, me personally, I don't think I'm asking for a lot. You feel me? All I want is a person to communicate with me. I mean, I feel like you should communicate. You should want to communicate with a person so they won't. So it won't basically like, okay, you leading me on because I already told you what it was first and foremost. I told you what it was, and that was your opportunity. That was your chance. That was basically your chance to, if you decided you wanted to keep messing with me or if you wanted to move on.
Yeah.
So that's
what I am guilty by the type of relationship you're talking about. I think I didn't have like 3 situationships where it's like, don't nobody be checking for these niggas until like I get with them, and then they like, I want him. Like, what's up? So I put him on the map. Like, okay, we done doing what we doing, so you can go off and find what's really for you. Okay.
You had said something that kind of just sparked a memory of me. Expectations. You have certain expectations. A close friend of mine actually had very set expectations to the person that he wanted to be with. They had to be a certain nationality.
Oh wow.
Even. And he stuck to his guns. He really did. And to this day, he has gotten what he's wanted. The expectation was because he's with somebody who that expectation. I mean, in my envision of that person, I didn't expect that, but he stuck to his guns. So don't stop sticking to your guns.
Yeah.
Can I ask a question about your friend?
Yeah.
What was the nationality he wanted?
Asian.
Is he white or black?
White.
Oh, he's white. Okay.
But he doesn't know who his father is, so he could be black on the inside. We don't know.
The only thing I would say about your form of relationship, because I got out of that and it worked for me beautifully up until we hit 2 years. After 2 years, I was like, wait, so what we doing? So I think it's good to have that open level of like, oh, this is what we're doing. But for how long are we doing this before somebody desires to want more? You know what I mean? So, 2 years I stuck around and realized like, wait, we still at the beginning stages. Like, hell no.
And also how I feel like my expectations are even really high. Like, to me, I don't think they're high, but like, I mean.
Okay, what you want?
Please.
What you want?
Okay.
Let's manifest it to the universe.
As far I feel like you should, okay. Everybody would say, oh, I want my man to have a house, a car. I could settle for one or the other, okay? Because I have my own house, I have my own car.
Okay.
So if you don't have a car, I'll come pick you up. As long as you got a house we can go to.
Gas prices is going up.
Or if you have a car, you can come to my house. You feel me? I don't mind. I mean, I don't feel like that's too much to ask for, is it? That's one of the other.
No. My only fear with that is just being a woman who's been there, done that. We should not settle with that person coming half baked, right? Like, no,
I don't think that's half baked because I feel like I feel like everybody. I mean, you never know what people are going
through. How long are you willing to go pick this up? The only reason why I'm saying that because with my last situation, I'm not gonna keep taking you to work.
Oh no, I'm not. No, that's not. We're not even talking about that. I mean,
but
get to work,
night, right?
You get to work. How you been getting to work before me? You got together.
Say we like each other a whole lot. Now we want to spend time every day. I'm not gonna keep driving to your house every day to come cuddle with you.
Me personally, I really don't mind.
Oh, okay. Go ahead.
So let me ask the question, Miss Mouthy. Let me ask the question: is this a friend that you are seeking to take it to the next level?
Okay. Okay. Question: if y'all had a friend that y'all genuinely did like, would y'all tell that person
like as far as what
you like them,
like wanted to be with them?
Mm-hmm.
Would I?
I did recently. Well, not recently, but like
honestly,
back.
How'd that turn out?
I don't know.
I mean,
not good. That sounds
yeah. We still fucking with each other. Let's put it like that.
I've never really liked a friend like that.
Okay.
Like I'm trying to think. No, I've never liked a friend like that. Like wanted to like be in a genuine relationship with them now.
Mm-hmm. See, my friends are so diverse, so it's like, hell, I didn't like girls, I didn't like guys, I didn't like trans people. So it makes me be like, it's more so who makes me tingle, and it's not about like if I want a relationship with them, because now like this generation and relationships, I don't like what they're doing. Like everybody chasing relationship goals and not working on self so they can be like better for their partner. But I would have to say more so, if anything, if I found a friend that I liked, I think I would tell them because I like clarity. Clarity is
exactly
so key
I like
for me.
clarity.
Like, what the fuck are we doing?
But it's like, do you only tell them if you can sense that they might have the same feelings, or you just tell them if you feel like they don't feel that way?
You know what? I'm gonna be honest with y'all because I'm toxic and I own it. I'm only telling them if I really don't give a fuck what happens after I say what I gotta say.
Mhm.
Like
Ah,
if I tell you like, yo, I wanna fuck, and your response is no, and it make distance between us, I'm okay with that.
Mm.
If I tell you like, hey, I want to be with you, and you say no, I'm okay if things get awkward because that just takes a shared
Uh-huh.
courage. Yeah, that I'm like, oh well,
that's called putting your heart on the sleeve.
yeah.
Yeah.
You put yourself out there, and if they don't take it, fine. You're okay with that.
And I'm the type of person I can't really put myself out there like that, just because I don't know. It's like I do. For one, I hate rejection, even though I know how to handle rejection, but I hate rejection. So it's like
No.
I just it's like
Cause you know what I noticed? Guys is just as scared as girls.
Mhm.
So while I be sitting up here like, I'm gonna wait for him to say it. He waiting on me like I'm gonna wait for her to say it. And nobody says
Mhm.
nothing. So it goes. And then when you realize they get in a relationship, you like, say it's just like y'all not gonna get together. So you like, hey, I used to like you back in the day. And they're like, why you
oh,
ain't
you
never
never
say
say that. I used to like you too, right?
Yeah.
Like,
So it's like,
Yeah.
but
yeah.
yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
that's crazy.
What it's just it's that whole what if? What if you had, as you know, because you have friends for a long time, but what if they had spelled out how they felt way back in the day,
Mhm.
and 25, 30 years later, now you're coming back together as friends, and they're saying, well, back in the day, I thought you were actually pretty cool and
Mhm.
amazing, and
But then it
wanted to
make you
get you
feel
know
shitty
better.
about yourself, like, oh,
Why didn't I recognize
Right.
that?
And if they say that like your life partner or the person you're supposed to marry is supposed to be like your best friend,
Mhm.
then it'd be like, well, why you ain't gonna tell your friend you actually like them? Because
Mhm.
if eventually you meant to be with this person, tell them.
Right.
Well,
Yeah.
God
true.
God works in mysterious ways sometimes too.
Yeah,
Okay.
definitely does.
Because if they left me and they coming back, I'm charging double. Period. Dummy, dummy.
As you should.
That's funny.
But no. I I don't know how many one night stands have y'all had.
All of them. No, I'm just playing.
Go ahead.
How
I
many?
admire your
Aw.
honesty.
That is the best answer I've ever heard.
Yeah.
All of them. Yeah.
I've had a few.
Okay.
I've had a few. So like hookups and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I've had a few.
Is there anybody that you reminisce on?
Ooh,
Ooh.
that's a good question.
Yeah.
Is it?
It's the
yes.
fireball.
Yes, yes. But
Okay.
it wasn't even someone who I reminisced on. It was this guy I had met. Actually, we ended up meeting over Instagram.
Okay.
And I feel like he was a good guy and stuff like that. But one, he didn't live here. But I end up going down. Actually, how it all worked out. One of my friends lived in Atlanta, and he lived in Atlanta. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go
It's
visit.
always Atlanta.
I was visiting my friend. This is like
ATL, baby.
this is like 2019,
Okay.
and I mean he was I feel like he was a good guy, but it was just kind of like it wasn't a good time for me, and it wasn't a good time for him, and it didn't work out. So I mean him, and there was also another guy who I was recently dealing with who lived in Chicago because I'm from Chicago.
Okay.
And so and we deal with each other for a while, but he was just like, how can I put it? He wasn't DL because I don't deal with DL men because I'm the type of person I like to go out on dates. I like to do this, I like to do that. So, but it was just like,
but if you say bro, you might could still go on a date.
no, it was like, how can I put it? He was just like, I think he was ashamed to be gay. But he was gay, and it was like I don't understand. Like I mean,
that's real.
I mean, he was, but
is.
it was like he was just like ashamed, and it was like I was cool with that because I mean, he was just like a dope person. Like everything about him was just he was a good man overall, but it just didn't work out. And then like to this day, I still think about him. Like I had texted him like maybe like a few months ago. I got texted for Thanksgiving, and he was like, "Who was this?" So I just
who did?
Oh no!
I'm like, okay, and then. He was in his feelings too because he blocked me on everything. Basically, I think he felt because he actually asked me to do something for him, and I was kind of like, I'm like, no, I'm not gonna do it for you because I mean, I feel like
don't use that.
Yeah. And then he kind of was like, you wasn't there for me.
He must have been a Leo. If he was a Leo, then that probably.
When is his birthday? Honestly, I don't even know. What the fuck
No, it don't even matter. But Leos do shit like that.
But I mean, yeah, to this day, I
Shade.
still think about him and stuff like that. And every time I go, I mean, I still be like checking his page, lurking and stuff like that. Just making sure that he good and stuff like that, making sure he all right.
I have a friend that does that to me. Like, I got two actually.
But
so one is my social media crush, and like we done fooled around. Cool. Now he's in a relationship, and I'm like, I'm trying to wing myself off of him because I'm like, I could see them getting serious. I want him to have like marriage and babies. But every time he come to Detroit, he like, what's up? And I'm like, okay, the last time got real crazy. So I'm like, no, I can't be this like sneaky. Like, the other one is married, and like he always check my IG, and I'm just like, damn, like Oh, he
How do you know he be checking these?
because it show you the views on
Oh,
like
okay.
Well, views on what he like looking at your story. And stuff like,
yeah,
oh,
period. The trap. So I be like, yes, just call me. Like getting a divorce, call me. Like got 5 minutes on your
All right,
lunch break, call
So
me.
I'm gonna share this story real quick. So my ex just recently followed me on Twitter, right?
Okay.
What's
I got
Twitter?
I got a private page. I got a private page.
Okay.
Follows me on
Wait,
Twitter.
which one?
On the good one.
The good one or the bad one?
It's like a ghost page, low key.
Oh, okay.
I never understood people who do that, but okay.
You
Yeah, tell,
we'll
To
talk
lurk
later.
and be
We'll,
like,
we'll talk
Well, look,
later.
so then I shoot a text to the phone, like, why you following me? Why you requesting to follow me, but then you text me, please stop reaching out. What kind of shit is that?
yeah.
Mhm.
Why even try to follow me when I
To
text
know what
your-
I'm doing if you don't want to.
If you telling me stop reaching out,
Because some people actually like hurting their own hearts.
Mhm.
Like they like seeing the shit that they know gonna disrupt their peace and all of that. And if you gonna do that for yourself, don't be mad at me. Don't expect me to stop living or find somebody else outside.
because I'm gonna just make you
They
mad.
may
at
not
me.
be stopping to disrupt. They're probably disrupting their own peace, but they might be trying to disrupt your peace at the same
too.
time.
Slide in that
Right.
person DM, get everybody like to see you in a different light. But yeah, you know,
That's
oh,
crazy.
yeah.
But I don't reminisce. I mean, I might reminisce about that one, but everybody else, once it's done, because I feel like I only upgrade.
that part.
You
Fuck
know,
up.
our mutual friend. I like our
That's
mutual.
your mutual friend. I'm real quick to cut a bitch off. So that's
Oh
your
my
friend.
god.
Yeah.
Like I
And that's why I like you.
Oh, thank you. I like you too.
said.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I definitely
Have
don't
y'all
reminisce.
let me get into that. Have y'all figured it out yet?
We was communicating today. Right now, it's just a strict communication thing.
Okay. Okay. Well, I
Um,
communicate with friends, so that's cool.
I don't know. I'm trying to get over to the
What was
crib.
your let me also ask you, what was your advice to him on that situation?
I told him when he talked to which one?
You don't know.
You
don't
better
know
be a
about
pimp.
it.
Come on,
Because
something
he
you
told me,
pimping.
he
Okay,
told me
period.
something else too. Shit, like, so,
We gotta keep that one,
The
'cause that's
ghost
not-
fade and all that.
That's
Yeah.
That's not. You don't know what she's talking about.
okay,
it's
so I don't
okay.
know. Okay, I don't know.
All right,
Okay.
boom. Okay, well, I wish you could give some advice on that situation because what I feel like is that like if I learn nothing, it's to not chase someone who is unavailable, and that's whether it's their own trauma, they pursuing something else, or they simply mad at the decision
Mhm.
you made for self in that moment.
That's kind of like the same thing I'm going through right now. It's like I want to I be wanting to hit him. I just want to text him so bad, but I just can't. It's like I'm over it.
Yeah.
I'm getting over it because it's like I mean I like
So what would you want from that person? What response would you want?
what.
The person that's on the DL.
Honestly, no, no, not him, no, heck, hell no. But no, it was this guy who I was seeing. I feel like we were dating. And basically-
Yeah. Mouthy said they wasn't dating.
Huh?
Okay.
Huh?
Go ahead.
I feel like we were dating. And
Okay.
then basically it was like kind of like overnight he started acting like just kind of like distancing himself and stuff like that. And eventually he just stopped talking to me. Well, he wouldn't stop talking to me, but like I would text him and he'd text back like hours later, and I don't like that. I need you to text me back right away.
Right.
But it's like it kind of got to a point where like first of all, I was like he was telling me something else but doing something else.
Yeah.
Like telling me one thing and then doing like something else. And I didn't really understand it.
What's that? Action speaks louder than words.
Yeah, and I said that, and he was like, I'm like basically he was telling me like be patient. I'm not like be patient with what? Like you feel me? Like I mean like tell me like what's going on.
Yeah.
And that's what I meant when I say like we as people have to start setting our own standards of like when are we gonna cut this shit off? Like
Mhm.
after 3 texts of me telling you like, yo, this is how I'm feeling, what's up? And they don't change, cut them off.
Mhm.
If it's 3 months and I didn't say I want to go on a date and you still haven't taken me on I'm about to go on a date with somebody else. Like,
But I just feel so bad because it's like I be feeling bad because
what's
it's
your
like,
zodiac sign?
I'm a Gemini.
Oh, okay, you like me. Okay, I get
Oh.
it. Brr.
But I just be feeling bad because it's like I don't know. I really like this guy. Like I mean when I say really like, and then
you
I'm
see
just,
all the things that's on your list, and
like Actually, it wasn't even that. It was, I mean, don't get me wrong, he was a decent looking guy and stuff like that. And but I mean,
just like what we heard last time,
Yeah,
it was okay.
it's okay.
I mean, no,
okay.
don't get me wrong, he's a very handsome guy.
But
But it
how
was,
was the sex?
oh my,
Okay.
I don't want to talk
It
about
was
that.
okay.
I don't want to talk about that. No,
Yeah.
the sex wasn't bad. You feel me? Because I'm not even a sex oriented person when it comes to relationship. I don't even have to. The sex don't even have to be like.
Uh-huh.
I would say the sex
Oh
could
my
be
God.
out of a 10. The sex for me, the sex could be a 6.
So do y'all even need to have sex then?
Occasionally, but I mean,
If it's a
I'm
6,
not
we don't
like
gotta have it.
I'm not that big on.
I'm not
sex, though.
judging. I'm just
I'm not that big on sex, honestly, me
Okay.
personally.
Because this whole podcast is about fucking
fucking
your
friends.
Right.
But that's I didn't look at this person as a friend.
Yeah, and then when he stopped doing what he needed to do, you should have started looking at him as a friend. Like,
Mhm.
hey,
But-
friend.
But I feel like like I said, once we get past this point, I feel like it's kind of like there's no going back to friends. You feel me? I mean, at least I feel that way. You feel me? I feel like once we go past
Having sex.
not even having sex, like I mean, just us, just like us going out on dates, us like the things that I was doing for him. It was kind of like at this point we aren't friends, so we just like just never mind that. I mean, just asking you like, so what do you want? Like, so just tell me, and you can't even do that, like basically. But I don't know, but I don't understand why you're not telling me that. So is it like what's going on? Is it that you're not? And then I asked him like, so are you not interested? And I asked him like, so are you not interested? Like, let me know shit so I can know how to move myself. And you're saying that you are. So, but it's like honestly, I don't know. It's kind of just
You
like
got to go off the actions then, in my opinion.
I mean I am, but it's like I said, it's kind of just like I don't know. Maybe I was just
Well, again,
know.
what you want is definitely out there. You know what I mean? Sometimes when we remove that person off our plate or out of our space and energy, what we supposed to be with is gonna find us.
Set your expectations.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, what's your sign, Matt?
What's that?
What's your sign?
Scorpio.
Mm.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, I know it's bad.
Yeah, y'all.
Yeah, we bottle shit up. Yeah, I know.
Nah, but y'all like almost very sneaky.
And you said you're a Libra, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
oh my
Makes
god,
sense.
he's a Libra too.
the best
Yeah.
one.
Yeah, it's something about Geminis and Libras all day. Period.
I don't know. I don't fuck with Gemini, so
It's all right. It's all right. Most people write us off anyway, and they
They
come
should.
back. Yeah, they come back.
I'm just saying.
You know.
But
All right.
yeah, it was just I don't know. That's just crazy.
I
It's
met you at a party and you here. You came
I know.
back. Period.
But you
Oh, he
was
came
one of the
back.
cool ones. You must have been on the like opposite side or something.
I'm a
Right, I'm a
May.
Gemini too. You came back.
You May or June.
Huh, June.
Okay.
Yes, that's why I was about to say.
You
I can
came
tell.
back.
Brr.
But like I said, it's just about like if you cool. I really started not liking Geminis from my mama. I love my mama to death, but I just
Okay, so because I sent you that text and I was like, hey, make sure you check in with da.
right.
Did you do that?
I did.
Okay, and what was their response?
Hey, what's
No,
up?
no, I mean like, was they okay with you being here today?
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay, all right.
Well, we'll talk.
Oh,
We'll talk.
see, we gotta talk. Okay,
It's more so like do what you want, make your own decisions, type shit.
okay, as you should.
But I am currently looking for someone else.
So Mouthy is gonna have a mixer. I don't know when, but hopefully when it's warmer. I want to have a mixer so I can have single people out here like mixing and mingling.
Where are you thinking of having it?
So my cousin actually has a hookah spot. Shout out to CMC Beauty. That I want to throw it and have
The appreciation thing you were saying.
yes.
I fuck
And
with
so
that.
have people come and just have a good time and vibe out. I know some extraordinary people. I know people that are very attractive, if I say so myself. My circle of friends are amazing, but also I think we need more places in the city where we can gravitate and date and feel safe and happy and it don't have to be centered around a nightclub.
Right.
So
No, more of a space to cohabitate together.
yeah, I want to do speed dating. I got so many plans.
You gonna be
y'all.
there, Matt? Wait,
I
are
what's
you
that?
single or you married?
I am recently divorced.
Hey,
Sorry to
you-
hear
I mean,
that.
You
recently,
liberated yourself. Go ahead,
recently divorced. But there's a spot downtown, the Detroit Shipping Company.
Okay, I love that. That's
Yeah.
yeah.
That's a great space, to for a mixer.
Let me tell y'all about that place. I was at that place when I first came here with you guys,
Uh-huh.
and one of my I can't even call him my boyfriend, but he was a significant.
Yo, yeah.
yeah, my thing, my fling. He walked in there with his girlfriend while I was recording the episode of Mouthy, and I was like, I don't know
So
why-
that might trigger you. So let's move on to a
yeah, a space that like
yeah.
yeah. But talk about this music.
Yes.
Well, right now I'm writing any artists, any singers, rappers. If y'all need somebody to help write, because I know people are sensitive about their shit,
Okay,
just like I am. But I could be a consultant or whatever the case. Any type of genre, really, rap. That's what I do. But when I write for other artists, it's usually like R&B, pop.
So we are like missing somebody. So I was
Yeah.
excited to meet this like mystery person. What happened?
Who?
My brother,
Why did he come?
he was busy.
Okay, busy.
Yeah, he probably was busy doing that.
Okay, go ahead, bro.
I don't know, but yeah. So, like I said, anybody who needs any type of creative assistance, hit me up. I mean, guy.
Okay, so this is what I like to do. It's called like mouthy moments or whatever. I like to wrap up the show with letting people know like pearls of wisdom. So each one of y'all take some time and tell someone that may be listening or your younger self what advice would you have for this situation if you a person who may have feelings for a friend.
I know off rip. I always said this saying. I don't know where it came from. I just made it up. But you cannot control what you're not in control of. And I just think that people have to realize that you can't control the next person. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
So don't be pressed about a situation that's out of your control at the end of the day.
Her.
Advice I would give to my younger self about this whole situation. I would say, I would say you only live once. Do what makes you happy. So if you feel like you wanna, if you have feelings for a friend, you wanna let them know. You never know, they may have feelings for you as well. So just taking a leap on faith, honestly.
Mm. Yeah, said by another Gemini. Go ahead. So I would just say with you, somebody who has feelings for a friend, be conscious of your feelings, right? Like think of the space that you're in. Are you in a healthy space to even pursue a relationship? Are this really somebody that you could see in your life or not want to see you without your life if you tell this person that, hey, look, I got feelings for you. Also, I think it's very important that like outside of sex, what would you be gaining from this relationship? What can this person give you that nobody else can? And so you got to let the people know where to find you on social media as well before I wrap up the show.
Well, my Instagram is black. It is BLAQVE. So follow me on Instagram.
Like the girl, cute.
That's actually where my name come from.
Ah, okay.
A lot of
Them was
people
my
don't-
girls, yeah.
It's spelled just like that, but the U is a Q. The U is a V.
Okay. Any like business ventures or anything that you got going on that you want to share?
Not right now.
Okay.
Nothing.
Matt, you?
Business ventures?
Yeah.
Well, podcast your voice, where we're all sitting at right now. We're in
Alright.
beautiful Southfield, Michigan, and southeastern Michigan, that is.
Mhm.
So if you're in town, come and sit down with us, have a good conversation.
Yeah,
If you have a passion, let's talk about it.
I want to come
Can we get
back
it out
on
there?
time.
Yeah, I
next
want to come back
time.
again.
yeah, of course, y'all are more than welcome. Look, y'all is more than welcome to come back. I'm never like, I always love when people come on because I hate having to carry my show all by myself. So I love when my good guests come in and we talk.
Yeah, I want to. Next time we come back, I want to. What's the next topic gonna be?
Yeah, definitely.
Like,
Y'all
we'll
give
be
me a
like,
topic.
okay.
and we'll
It,
talk
it-
about
it might be fucking your friends. you know?
Not, if you still fucking your friends by the time they come back, we gonna have a real
Right.
conversation. Okay. Shit, stop fucking your friends. Maybe that's half the problem. But no, it's your girl, Miss Mouthy. I would just say what I got going on, like I told y'all, Courtown Health. If it's somebody who may need services with housing, utilities, or food, send them my way or send them to Courtown Health. I also want y'all to like just really be mindful of like supporting black business. It's really important that like we get beyond our own, even though it's not Black History Month. I think it's very important for people of color to support their own so we can see representation. Visibility is very
It's always
important
Black History Month.
all year round. We
Yeah.
shift the culture. But one thing I would definitely say, I thank each and every one of you listeners, the people that's on YouTube Live, the people that's on Facebook Live, and I got to figure out Instagram, but I definitely will. So it's your girl, Miss Mouthy. Even when you what? Don't see me, you hear me. Till next time. Bye.